Happy Monday, happy Monday, happy Monday, happy Monday. There's a Happy Mondays. That used to be a band here in the UK, didn't it? Anyway, welcome to the first day of the rest of your life. Happy birthday. Remember, every day is your birthday if you choose to celebrate it. And we are going to celebrate it in a minute by blowing out the candles on our cakes and celebrating the happy birthdays for today of Jez, Louise, Sue, Michelle, Victoria and Claire, who sneakily wasn't on my friends list, but I knew it was her birthday because it's in my diary. And also she's the twin sister of Victoria, which we'll come on to in a moment. But first of all, let's blow out the candles on our cake. So we blow out the one candle, we pretend on the one candle, and while we're blowing out one candle, we think about the positive thought that we're going to have, the future-based thing that we're going to achieve today or in the next hour, depending on how we're doing this. And then 5 in through the nose. Hold it for 5. And then blow out the hand on the heart and blow out the candles on our cake. And think about that thing that you're going to do, that one positive thing, that beautiful thing for the future that you're going to achieve, that positive thought. And happy birthday to those people whose birthday is today. Jez, happy birthday. Louise, Sue Sims, who's a property lady. Jez and Louise, by the way, I'm not sure how I know you're, where are you. Jez Wallace, I recognise your name, but I'm not quite sure how I know you're, where I know you from. Michelle Squire, this is one of those sneaky married lady surname tricks, isn't it? Same with Victoria and Claire, but obviously I knew who they were. Michelle Squire, who's changed her name, yes, used to be involved in the entrepreneur circle, didn't you? I'm not sure if you still are or not. And Victoria and Claire, of course, who are the twins. Claire was my first, proper girlfriend, and weird enough, Victoria was the girl I originally asked out. Twins though, and then Claire, I went on a proper date with Claire, and then we ended up dating for probably nearly a year. I think it was 6 months at least. Anyway, something like that. And then unfortunately Claire had to go off to university at Edinburgh, and that's where she met her current husband, and they now moved, and then they moved to Australia. That's where they live, and Victoria obviously met her man, I guess, and moved to America. So they both went boom, opposite ends of the world, just to get away from me. Terrible, isn't it? That's not true at all. Both still good friends. Hope you're both well. Lovely to see your families growing up, and lovely to still be in touch with you guys all these years later. Crikey. Yes, long time ago. Anyway, happy birthday to all of you, and happy birthday to you, even if it's not your real birthday today, because every day is a day to celebrate. The fact that you're watching this, you're alive, it's a good day ahead and all that kind of stuff. And why wait? Why wait to enjoy your life? Why not start today? Now, here's an interesting thing. In the comments below, you'll find a Meeee link, which is a summary that I did about 2 months ago. I'm not sure the exact date, on YouTube, because I'm uploading all of these onto YouTube over time. So if you ever want to look back at anything in the past, then the easiest place to find them all is on YouTube. youtube.com/John V Denley, of course. And if you want to follow me on Instagram, instagram.com/John V Denley, of course. And all of these, most of these are uploaded onto Instagram as well. But on Instagram, I'm limited to 15 minutes. So sometimes I have to edit them down. But on YouTube, free to do whatever I like. And same on Facebook, of course. But Facebook gets lost in amongst all the feed and everything. So anyway, there you go. Yes, and it's really interesting because when I listened to that summary, I was talking about becoming ACE. So ACE, aware of the problem you've got. Make some choices in your life and then put effort in over time, and that's what we're going to be talking about today. So yes, exactly. I used to struggle with hello viewer, by the way, I can't see who you are. Nope, can't tell from the photograph. Hello viewer though, got 2 viewers, how lovely. And I want to say shout out to the lady in Vietnam who watches me every so often as well, Diane Lomas. Hello Diane. And Duncan. Hello Duncan, happy birthday for last week, mate, on Thursday. Hope you're well. Got to see the alert for this one, didn't you? There you go. Yes, I used to struggle with anxiety and depression, suicidal thoughts, panic attacks, and I had a mental breakdown in 2017. 2 actually, one after the other on days. There was a specific reason why that happened. Broke down for about an hour, can't remember what happened, blubbering wreck, all that kind of stuff. And then suicidal thoughts I've had a few times, in particular when I was on my Camino walk in 2016. I think I've told the story a few times before. I was walking along the road and there were big trucks coming down the road next to me, and I was pissed off because my, sorry, I try not to swear if I can help it. I was angry, very angry and upset because my friends had formed a new friend group and hadn't really paid attention to me, and it was pouring rain. And I just thought, if I just stepped to the right, underneath, in front of one of these trucks, it would all be over. Life would be gone. And then I thought, no, what the hell am I doing? This is ridiculous. And I actually took a photograph of myself at that time. And behind me there was a big mountain, big hill, not really a mountain, hill. And then an hour later, I think it was an hour later or something like an hour and a half later or something, I'd walked up the hill to the top, and the sunshine had come out. I'd met a couple of friends, and I bumped into Chance, who is the main character of my Chance encounter story that I plan to write one day. And life was fantastic, and we then spent the next 10 days just enjoying life, thoroughly happy. So I'd gone from miserable to absolute delight and joy at the top of the mountain in like an hour and a half, which just goes to show that momentary permanent solution to a temporary feeling is a really bad idea, because look what happened later. Had this amazing joyous experience for 10 days with Chance, which is eventually going to be turned into a book and a movie, hopefully. Just going to be fantastic times. So anyway, so I used to struggle with all this stuff, and the reason things changed is because I consistently took action over time. And so I didn't. I made a comment yesterday on Matt Haig's Instagram feed, because he was saying he was struggling with anxiety, and he's always had struggling with anxiety. And there was hundreds and hundreds of comments underneath his comment. They're all basically saying, yes, anxiety. You never really get over it. You never become free of it. It's always there. And I'm like, wait a minute, that's not true. I've overcome anxiety. I get the anxious feelings every so often, because that's just natural body biology going on. It's the fight or flight thing that we are built to do as human beings. But I don't suffer from it anymore. I don't allow it to become a main part of my life. And I was thinking about it as I was reading through these comments, and I realised that the problem is that a lot of the people who were commenting were saying, yes, I get anxiety and then I do this to help resolve the anxiety. And I think that's the wrong way around. That's the same as the sort of health world. It's like the what is it called? The National Health Service. It's not really a national health service. Hey, there's my Vietnam viewer. Hello, Vietnam viewer. I can't remember your name, I'm afraid. Ngok, there you go. Hello, Ngok. How you doing? I hope that's how I pronounce it. Ngok Thun Tran. Thuy Tran Lee. She doesn't speak very good English, but hopefully hearing her name is interesting. Anyway, so I did this consistently over time. What was I talking about? Gosh, I was confused there. I hate it when I do that. Absolutely no idea what I was talking about before. Consistency over time is what I was trying to aim for. Anyway, let's just go back to that. So I made consistent effort. I was talking about the comments, and I realised that National Health Service. That's where I was. The National Health Service. So the National Health Service is more like it's more aimed at solving the problem after it's become a problem, as opposed to looking at the root cause and solving it at source. Because that's where I come from. It's like, why suffer from anxiety and then do something about it? Why not do something about it before it happens in the first place? And that's that's the whole philosophy about whatever I do. Same with depression and the suicidal thoughts. They all come because you haven't been taking care of yourself. You haven't been doing the consistent action over time that prevents it ever happening, prevents these problems of ever occurring in the first place. Or at least prevents them spiraling out of control, because as soon as they happen, you just go, oh wow, there you go, that's one of those feelings, and it's gone. It's just literally, if I get anxious, I'm like, oh, there's an anxious thought, or there's an anxious feeling. What am I feeling anxious about? I'm aware of the thoughts inside my head, and I'm paying attention to them, and then I'm chopping and changing and changing direction. I'm becoming ACE, remember? A-C-E. I'm aware of the problem. I make some choices to change, and then I put effort in over time, constantly, consistent, every single day, doing the things that work on my positive brain mindset. And you can do the same thing. It's very simple. It's not even that hard. It's not a massive change. It's just tiny little habits every single day, consistently over time, that eventually build up to positivity and not falling down this hole, this dip. I've got another book which I want to write called the Art of Uphill Skiing, and it starts off, the story is about you're sledging down this, you're having fun, you're sledging up and down this slope, it's snowy, slidey, and you're having fun. But then the snow compacts down and it becomes icy, and suddenly it starts to get difficult to go back up the slope again. And that's when you get to the bottom and you're kind of feeling a bit low. You've lost your energy, you've been running around for a long time, so you're tired. And you try climbing up and you get tired, and you climb up and you're tired. You're like, oh, I'm just going to have to rest now. And then you sit, and that's dangerous. This is dangerous because you're sitting now. It's cold. Your body's losing energy, and this is danger down here. This is when people who go up Mount Everest and go to like North Pole and stuff, if you sit down and allow your body to just effectively you're just allowing your body to die. It's not good. It's not a good place to be. And so what you need to learn is the art of uphill skiing. Cross-country skiing would work on this, how to use crampons and things like this. But what usually happens is a doctor will stand at the top of the slope, throw you down a rope, and the rope is like antidepressants or something like that, and that's fine. This is why I say antidepressants are absolutely fine to start with, short-term fix. Pull you up to the top of the slope, and then you're standing at the top of the slope, and now you're thinking to yourself, I don't want to slide down that slope again. I'm safe up here. What helped me? The pills helped me. So I'm now going to keep taking the pills forever because I never want to slip down the slope again, because the pills helped me to get to the top of the slope. It's the wrong concept. The pills were the temporary thing. So it's like taking that rope and tying it around you, and then tying it to a pole. I can't do it. Tying it to this pole here, for example, and like here, and then I can't go down the slide. I can't enjoy the slide over there because I'm now tied to this pole. It's not good. So what I need to do is learn how to survive without the rope, without the pills. And so that's what I teach people. Not to say don't take the pills, not saying don't stop taking the pills. I'm not saying stop taking the pills. What I'm saying is you can learn the tools, you can learn the daily habits that can change your life and make you feel stronger and mentally strong particularly, so you then can move forward and feel like at some point in the future you can then have a conversation with your doctor to say, I don't think I need these pills anymore. I don't need this rope tying me to this pole anymore. I think I'm happy to go off and have some fun now and take some risks and enjoy my life because I've now got the tools. I've now got the crampons. I've got the pickaxe. I've got the skis. I've learned how to use a ski lift and a button lift and all that kind of stuff. I know how to use this stuff. I know how to understand how the weather works and what avalanches are, all that kind of stuff. I've now learnt all the tools of how to keep my mind strong so that I don't fall down this slope and end up at the bottom of this slope ever again. Anyway, went off on a bit of a rant. This was a bit of a good one. I didn't realize it was going to be quite as good. And actually this was prompted by one of the other videos in the list below, which was Deepak Chopra. I've never really been much of a fan of his, and I think it's possibly because I've been exposed to some more sort of too spiritualized stuff or in context of too spiritualized stuff. But what he was talking about today in that video down below is just amazing, fantastic stuff. It's all about love and harmony, peace, understanding your body and just being in peace with the world around you and the people around you. All the stuff that I teach on these videos. He talked about stop, and I'm not quite sure, I didn't really understand what he was saying, but I quite like the idea of having this sort of 4-letter acronym to say, take a pause, pause, breathe, observe and choose. Doesn't work stop. I'm not quite sure where he got stop from, but maybe some different words would work on that one. Breathe would like take a breath. And P would be pick. So I've kind of done that in the comments below as well. But I'm not sure what the S and the pause would be. Well, stop, I suppose, isn't it? So S for stop, and then T, take a breath. O, observe, and then P for pick. Kind of works, doesn't it? Anyway, the idea is you've got these negative thoughts in your mind, you're feeling miserable, you go stop, whoa, what's going on? Take a deep breath, do your 5 breath, blow out your 1 candle, think of a positive thing, put your hand on your heart, 5 in through your nose, hold for 5, and then blow out your candles, blow out your 5 candles, feel the breath on your fingers, take your thoughts out of your brain into your fingertips like this, and your heart. Think of positive thoughts, do it 5 times, and you'll take all that negative thoughts out of your brain, plus you'll get more oxygen into your brain, it'll make you think more clearly, and then you can observe how you're feeling, observe why you were feeling the way you're feeling, observe the world, what was happening in the world around you that made you feel that anxious thought, and then choose a different path, or pick a different path for the P part of stop. Then you can choose a different route, and make choices. And then you can become ACE. You can become A-C-E, aware of the problem, make some different choices and put effort in over time, which will then consistently improve your mental health and your mental strength. Oh my God, I've just realised I've run out of time. See, I'm going to have to edit this down for the Instagram users. Very annoying when I have to do that sort of thing. But anyway, hope it's been useful. It's been a good session, this one. Take care, everybody. Love you all. Mwah. Send love out into the world. And remember, stop. Pause. Breathe. Observe. Choose. And start enjoying your life. Why wait to start enjoying your life? Why not start today? Because every day is your birthday if you choose to celebrate it. Remember to blow out your candles. Love you all. Take care. Bye for now.